Well, I feel stupid. Not about the hat. The hat I actually found helps keep me warm, so I don't care how that looks. But you can let me know what you think in the comments. No, I feel stupid about some condensation buildup I've had. I just made an update on how my cork is working, how I'm feeling about it. That is good, if you didn't see that video. And I was talking about how I did find some mold in the van. Not a lot, but a little bit, mostly under the Reflectix that I had glued to the sides of some of the areas in the van. Now, I was a little bit perplexed about finding the mold because before last week, I haven't had really much of a problem with condensation buildup. I was trying to stay ahead of any problems, and so I was trying to get the cork done before I had a real issue. Well, last week the condensation buildup was a lot heavier than it has been before. I was noticing that my towels that I use were not drying. I hang them up here, and normally they dry pretty quickly. I was also finding that I was having so much condensation that it was actually dripping off the ceiling, and that was something new last week that I hadn't had before. And I was really a little bit perplexed about that, except that I just figured it is colder. It's been down near freezing and even under freezing at night here. And I've been cooking more. My stove is a propane stove, and so that obviously is going to emit quite a bit of water vapor if I'm cooking. So I just figured that the weather was colder and I was doing more cooking, drinking more coffee. That's why I was having more of a problem. Well, I actually found out why I was having a problem last week. Wasn't because of the cooking so much, wasn't because of the weather so much. It was because I closed my darn vent. So if you don't know, I have a roof vent fan, MaxxAir fan, that stays open all the time. Now I don't leave it all the way open, but I leave it open just a bit this time of year. If I leave it all the way open, it's obviously it's pretty cold in here. So I find that if I just leave it open a little bit, it allows the moisture to escape. So like in the mornings, I don't have any moisture build up on my windshield like most van dwellers do. And I think that that's why. Another reason is I have a floor vent as well, which I leave open. And now, since it's gotten so cold, I've been doing the same thing. I put the stopper in with one of these. I just put one of these little binder clips on the stopper, and then put the stopper in place so it's not completely closed off. It's kind of half open. So that way I don't have too much of a big cold breeze going through the van. But somehow, and I don't know quite how I did it, but I had closed the vent down a little bit more than normal, and it was actually closed shut. So stupid me, I didn't realize it, and it was like that for a whole week. I'm thinking, and funny enough, the whole week that it's been closed, I had trouble with condensation buildup in here, and this was the first week that I had mold growing. So I think I caused the mold, not anything else, just by closing the vent. I think if I'd have left the vent open, it would have been fine. But anyway, I don't know how I didn't notice it, but since I've opened the vent, my towels are now drying again, and this morning I woke up to no condensation whatsoever. So keep to your system. We all know ventilation is key, and for some reason I wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to pay a little more attention now, and I will talk to you all soon. Open up your vents. Yeah.